Alright, I'm Neko. This is all the Mons. So, in between episodes, I finished getting all of this set up. So now we're fully into the AE2 system. Everything I had is in here now. However, we're not done yet with setting up AE2. We still need to get into autocrafting. And I'm going to clear out a little bit of an area here. Yeah, 4 up. Do that a second time. You see, I'm actually starting to lag now. I don't get what's causing that. Autocrafting is like the main bread and butter of AE2. It's like the whole reason why you would want to get into it. There we go. Hold on. Head upstairs really quick. We could also tear apart our storage lectern. We don't need you anymore. He should just die. Yep. And we don't need this anymore. Let's mine that out. Some archwood. Go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's causing that lag. Maybe I should restart my computer after this. I need to turn this back on too. Oh, I need to restart you. Oh no, you're already restarted. And you should be working. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that lag. But yeah, that's odd. Let me see here. This will take about 30 seconds. I know that like pipes do cause a lot of lag, but I've used way more pipes than what I'm using now, and I've never lagged this bad. There we go, profiling finished. Let me sleep real quick. Yeah, look at this. Interesting. So, you're causing a lot of lag for some reason. Massive amount coming out of this pipe. 917 coming out of this clicker? Bro, I thought Just Dire Things was supposed to be a good add-on. Or a good mod pack. 813 coming out of that mop shredder. But even still... Wait, something down there is doing a lot. Let me go see what that is. That's my wireless. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, it's that. It's the pipe coming out of this. Oh, but I've done that before. It's this pipe here. That's what was causing this extreme amount of lag. Wow. But I've done that before. Interesting. Let me profile again. Yeah. Huh. That's weird. I've always set up my storage system like that. But for some reason it's extra laggy. I don't know. This game is weird sometimes. I'll just not do that. Turn off that overlay. Alright. Back to this. We're also gonna have basically I'm just gonna open up a bunch of little holes here. To get this ready. But that's not all. These holes are just for my crafting towers. These holes would be for my CPUs. There we go. That's that. Okay, I'm gonna want my exchanging tool. Now, earlier, I told you you can actually link these building gadgets up to your AE2 system, and you can do that here. You just put it here, and it's linked up. Now, as long as there's the material is in your system, it could pull it out, so you don't have to have it on you anymore. I'm gonna take this down to like a 2. Is that the right size? No, I need it even smaller, so we're gonna just do a 1. And we're just gonna replace all this. This isn't going to be seen, so I really don't have to do this, but I kind of want to. Plus, these slots are going to remain empty for a little while I get everything built up. So at least they'll be looking at least decent. Go. It's one side. No, it's not because I didn't do the floor. There we go. Now that's one side. Oh yeah, it swaps directly into your system as well. That's cool. Okay, getting there, getting there. There. So the little boxes are done. That's where my crafting system's gonna be. I have to run cables out to that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. And yes, I realize I just built all this and now I'm ripping it back up. But that's the way things go. You make something and then you rip it apart so you can make it better. Just like that. And this will come across. Like that. Actually want it to connect to the back. There's a reason for that. Okay. So I need to make dense cables. I have a couple, but I'm gonna need more than this. But this can get me started. And then these cables here. So these will just hook directly into this like that. Come across. Like this. This will come across. Like that. I need more. Alright. It just has to come up. And then as I'm doing that, like Fill this back in once it's all done. Hello, good kitty. Just like that. Oops. And you can see how that'll work. And then this one will do the same thing, but going that way. And he's got to go up and go across. I need to make these. So I need to make these. And then I can make a whole stack of dents. However, I do need more. Okay, that's fine. I need regular ones. Huh? Oh. I didn't pull out of my inventory. Oh, wait. Like that. There we go. It should say online, yep, with 32 channels, and then that one goes there. This one goes there. That one there, and then this one there. And then we just need to fill in the hole. Okay. I also need these covers. That one there. That one there. And you would never even know that they're there. But they are. And they'll connect up to the stuff that I built. Just like that. Alright, this has to come over. Nope, that doesn't go there. There we go. And then the regular cables. And then facades, which I'm out of. I'll take more. I only made so many anchors. There we go. That's that side done. Well, not done because I gotta make the machines to go in there, but that's that side ready for the machines. And I gotta do the same thing for this side. So that as I make these CPUs and crafting towers, I can just install them and not have to worry about running the cables because they're already ran. I dig? No, I didn't. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Actually gonna run out of dense cable. I'm not gonna have to make some more. Stuff's expensive, man. Okay. I'm gonna need more dense cable. No, no, wait. Just enough, kind of. One to spare. There we go. Just cover these up. Alright, all the cables are ran. So we're ready to start making our crafting towers and our CPUs and install them. So we're going to do that. What we're going to need is, as soon as I see it here, crafting units, crafting crew processors. We're going to use 4K storages. I'm going to want a crafting monitor. You don't need to use a crafting monitor. I just like to use one. Just like to have them on there. Just cause. We're going to need molecular assemblers and pattern providers. So. We need 8 of these. We're going to need a bunch of these. And a bunch of these. I ran out of something there. Oh, fluix dust. Of course I did. And a Surge dust. Hold on. Let this process. I'm at 28 of these. Get these up to a stack. Alright. I'm going to want 8 of these. Oh wait, this quartz glass. I don't think I have a stack. Oh, I have a good amount. Let me get out a stack. 8 of these. 16 of these. So that I can make 8 of these. Alright, that's step 1. We're gonna go down here and we're just gonna pick a slot. I think I'll start here in this corner. And now I remember when I ran the cable, I used this slot here. I can even look at it and see this cable facade. That's the slot I want to put one of my molecular assemblers, right? Now you see it's powered, it's online, and I want to zigzag this out. And then fill in those gaps with pattern providers. And then do the same thing here. So I have a molecular assembler here, so I don't want to put one here because you don't want them touching. I want to zigzag this out. And then again, pattern providers in the gaps. That's one crafting tower, fully operational. However, it can't do crap with it on by itself. It needs a CPU. So that's what we're going to do now. We don't have any of this. So for a CPU, in total, I'm going to want 16 of these. These are just the basic blocks that you use to build these. Crafting coprocessor units, I'm going to want 12 of these. Crafting monitor. Oh. I only want 1 of these. And then these 4K storage units, I'm going to need 4K components for. I want 3 of these, so I want 9 of these. And now I can make these. Boom. That's 1 CPU entirely. So I'll start off. I'll do that, and that. Oh, and that. And then storage monitor there. And then stack up the processors. And boom, it forms into a solid block. There's a bat on the other side of this wall. And I want to know where the hell it is because I want it dead. Annoying little jackass. I just take some ferrofiller lanterns and I put them around here. Because I have mega torches around to where hostile mobs can't spawn, but bats are still spawning. And you're a problem. Bats are still spawning because there's darkness. And I don't want them spawning. Alright. Where'd I come down at? Right there. There's a bat here somewhere, bro. Wait, how am I short one? Where is this bat? It's driving me insane. Alright. But anyway, now that we have a crafting tower up and running, and a processor up and running, a CPU, now we have auto crafting online. It's online. So, what we're gonna need, we need to make actual patterns. Hi, good kitty. I just woke him up because I moved. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make a couple. I'll put them in here, and then I'm gonna look up that pattern again, and I'm gonna make a pattern to make more patterns. And I'm just gonna throw that in here. So now my system knows how to make patterns. So now if I come in here, you see, I can make patterns. So it has this little plus sign here. It means I can click it, and then I can tell it how many I want. So like, can you make me a stack? It can make me a stack. So it's gonna make me that stack. There it is. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Hi, good kitty. Yes. And then, nope, go back into the encoder. Place that there. Now I see that I also need to make patterns. I'm going to need quartz glass at some point. My system needs to know how to make those too. So I can just use that. Boom. Now the system knows how to make quartz glass. Oops. There we go. And we got auto crafting up and running. We could sit here and keep encoding stuff like crafting units. Actually, my system should probably know how to make this stuff first. Now it knows how to make those basic cables. God, that bat is driving me insane. It'll know how to make crafting units. That's how it makes crafting crow processors. It should know how to make pattern providers, which means it don't need to know how to make this stuff. Oops. Yeah, oak. It needs to know how to make oak points by taking logs Okay. Now it knows how to make pattern providers. And it knows how to make molecular assemblers. Then I'm going to want to teach you how to make this stuff. Redstone torches. There's one more step in there. The illuminated panel. Oops. Now it knows how to make the crafting monitor. And then the 4K storage. So we need to make 1Ks. And he's going to make 4Ks. And then put it together to make the storage. Put that down one. Storage there. I'm actually going to teach the system how to make the other storage components real quick. Just cause, so it has it. That is this one. $16.64, $2.56. Okay. So the system knows how to make all of this now. I'm going to teach you how to make the dense and smart cables as well. So it needs to know how to make these. And turn them into these. Then make these. And turn them into these. By having them separated like that, makes it so that if I have smart cables in the system, it won't, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. It won't try to use any smart cables I have in the system to make my dense smart cables. It'll make these and use it to make those. Just a little smarter to do it that way. Oh, I should teach you how to make this blank basic. Now you know how to do that. Into a capacity. So you're gonna need to know how to do that. Blank advanced. Accelerated. Fuzzy cards are important for later. Crafting cards are important for later. Inverted cards, important for later. Energy cards, I've seen people use these, I never use them. So those are not important in my book. But yeah, the system needs to know how to make all this. Sorry, I hiccuped a little bit there. And there we go. So if I at AE2, you can see it now knows how to make all of this stuff. One thing really quick. So these molecular assemblers can actually take up to 5 acceleration cards. And then 5 times 8 is 40. Can I even make 40? Wait, I only need to do that. I can make the acceleration cards directly. Can I even make 40 of these? I can. I'm gonna do it. You can see it actually happening there. And then this is showing what it's doing. And there they are. And then I can just boom, 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 and this just makes the molecular assemblers even faster. I need to dig into the wall to be able to access these ones. Alright, so those are all sped up. I hear that bad, man. It's like right here. It's driving me insane. Oh, you're a Zubat. You're not the bat that's been bugging me. No, no, no. You stop. My cat is being clingy right now. Oh, here we go. There's another cavern. There's the damn bats. Alright, hopefully that fixes my bat problem. And I don't have to lose my mind. Fix this hole I made. Actually easily fixed by using my spell book. Do that. And then that. Perfect. Okay. So now, because the system knows how to make all this, I can just make all of these and fill them in. However, I'm gonna need to set up my crafting room. And it's just basically gonna be a main, like, hub. To do that, I'm gonna dig a big hole out here because I kind of want to know where this ends. So that I can come back. I'm gonna do like 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna start it here. So this is gonna be 11 by 11. So 1, 2, whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One other thing I'm gonna do real quick. There's a thing called a measuring tape. I want to make this, so I need 2 yellow wool and 3 gray wool. Hey, hey! Stop it. Go lay down. My cats are being insane. They're absolutely losing their minds. I can make gray wool. And then I can make this tape measure. So this is cool because then I can use it and I can go like this. I can see exact measurements of what I'm doing. So yeah, that's good. 3, 4, 5. That's tall enough for what I'm trying to do. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's 11. So throw that into the system. Do that. To there. That ought to be good. Do that. And then this should be 11, right? Yeah, I don't want to come out because this is where the wall is going to be. Cut and paste goes in there. And I need the exchanging tool. Well, oh, it's on me. I'm sitting here looking for it. Like, where is it? Hey! Cat's being a little jerk. Oh, whoops. Not grid. Surface. I think this might be perfect, actually. Go, and then... just like that. How did I make this roof? Did I make it wood? I did make it wood. Oh. I'm out of it. Come on. That's so easy, so much easier, huh? And then this one. Oh, there we go. Let me go ahead and fill in our gaps here. There we go. Now we just fix this up. Perfect. And this will be our crafting room. So right here in the middle, come down here. This is where we're going to put a wireless hub. Wireless connector, yeah. So I need to make 2 more of these. Well, not 2 more, just another set. I'll teach my system how to make these for me. And now I can make these. I think I need 2 though. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I need 2. It's easy as that. I need this extended frame. I'll teach the system how to make that too. I should be able to do that. Oops. Because I'm on the wrong page here. Let's type in frame. You can order one. And then I need 2 dense cables. Like that. Head upstairs and craft these up. That's a thunderstorm. There we go. Let's see if there's a thunderstorm. This one can go over there. And that one can go there. Use our setup kit. And bind the 2. Boom, it's online. So now what I'm going to have to do dig out a trench. Actually, I'm gonna have the machines out like here. And this is where the pattern providers will be. So then there we go. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Can I get another stack of this? No, I don't have enough wool or flux crystals available. Can fix that. And then as for wool, I can combine up some string into wool. I should teach that to my system. Hold on. How to do that. There we go. Now it knows how to make wool. Make me a stack of dance cable, please. Oh, wrong door. Need my regular cables as well. Actually, no, I won't need these. Pattern providers can connect directly to dense. So that'll come out that way. Let me fill this in. Alright. Clean this all up a little bit. Power providers sit right here. All in all, it'll be just 22 more machines. How many? 22 more pattern providers. They're all going to sit here. Oops. There we go. And then I need a wrench. And if you just take a wrench and you smack the pattern virus twice, you see the little gray piece? That means it's pointing up, so it's looking directly up. Gray piece is what you want. Just smack them twice. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to grab one of these furnaces. It's the first little bit of automation I'm going to set up in this room. I'll place that down there. Running out of time, but I'm going to do this real quick. And then we're going to do netherite to automatium. Automatium to vibranium. And then vibranium to unobtainium. Oh, wait, what? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. The best furnace in the game. We're gonna need power. And we're gonna need one of every augment for this guy. No, wait, we don't want him blasting, actually. We do want the factory. And we want the speed. We do not want the blasting. Not for this guy. Go. Set him up real quick. Down is output. Oh no, down is input output. Front is fuel. Now, if we look into our pattern terminal, see, here's all these empty pattern providers we have down. There's our molecular assembler. And then here we have an unobtainium furnace. So I can start telling it things that I want cooked. Like, if I need glass, right? Let's say I need some glass. I can come in here and there's smelting recipes. Sand to glass. But I don't want just do just one sand to one glass. If I middle mouse click, I can come in here and I can say take a whole stack of sand, turn it into a whole stack of glass. So anytime I ask the system, and I put that in the unobtained furnace slot, anytime I ask the system for glass, it's gonna make a whole stack. Super useful. Like for skystone. So we have skystone. We have skystone dust being automated, so I have 2.1 mil of that already. But we don't have a way of getting regular skystone. The way we do that is by smelting it up. So take a stack of this, and you'll get a stack of this. And then for smooth skystone as well. Take a stack of this, and you'll get a stack of this. That's that. And you get the idea. We do that for everything. And then the inscribers and stuff will come in here too, do the same thing for them. But yeah. That's gonna do it for this episode. We got auto crafting up and running. We started our little crafting room where we're gonna automate a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna get more stuff moved down here. Like I'm gonna move Powa down here. It's gonna get its own room. I'm gonna have like reactors and stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna like cut this place in half, so like put another floor in, and so I'll have like a half. This bottom half would be like all this, and then I'll have another top half where I can do more stuff, and then I could just add another elevator. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing at some point. That's gonna do it for this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.